Mastering pronunciation. The art of phrasal verbs. Hello, language learners. Today, we're diving into a fascinating and essential part of English: phrasal verbs. This language feature is notorious for causing some confusion, especially when it comes to pronunciation. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll be much more comfortable with pronouncing phrasal verbs correctly. So, let's get started. Phrasal verbs are unique expressions in English that combine a verb with a preposition or an adverb. For example, look up, turn off, give in. It's important to remember that these are often idiomatic, meaning they have a unique meaning that cannot be understood by looking at the words individually. The intriguing part is, unlike standard verbs, the stress in phrasal verbs falls on the second word. Understanding this rule will significantly improve your pronunciation and comprehension of these special English constructs. First, let's break down the pronunciation rules for phrasal verbs. 1. Stress the second word. The primary stress in a phrasal verb is usually on the second part of the verb. For instance, in turn off, off carries the stress. 2. Unstressed syllables get shorter. The parts of the verb that aren't stressed are generally shorter in duration. 3. Pronunciation varies with context. Sometimes the stress can change depending on the context. For instance, when the object of the verb comes in between, like, turn the lights off, the stress often goes on the object, lights. It's important to practice these rules to ensure you're pronouncing phrasal verbs correctly, making your English sound more natural and fluent. Now, let's practice with a few examples. Try to pay attention to where the stress falls in each phrasal verb. 1. Give up, give up. 2. Work out, work out. 3. Look into, look into. 4. Run away, run away. See how the stress falls on the second part of the verb? Now let's try with objects. 1. Turn the TV off, turn the TV off. 2. Pick the book up, pick the book up. Notice how when the object comes in between, the stress moves to the object. It's all about practicing and getting used to the rhythm of English. And there we have it. You've just made a significant step towards mastering the pronunciation of phrasal verbs in English. Remember, the key to getting this right is consistent practice. So, keep practicing these rules and examples in your daily conversation. We hope this video has been helpful in your English learning journey. Tune in for our next lesson where we'll continue to explore the fascinating world of English language. Until then, keep practicing, and happy learning.